Rachel, are you really going to marry Leo?
Yeah, I am. Is there a problem?
No, nothing, but what are you marrying Leo for?
It's not that I'm marrying him for something. I just wanted to marry Leo because I loved him, and he proposed to me.
So you're saying it was Leo's fault for proposing?
What do you mean by Leo's fault? Us getting married was a decision we both made. Amy, are you against our marriage?
Of course. You're a daughter of a low-class family.
A low class? Is that what you think of me? But the last time we went to tell you we were getting married, you smiled, didn't you?
That smile didn't mean anything. I always thought you didn't deserve to be a part of our family. Because my grandpa is the chairman of the Blue Star Corporation, and my dad is the president. Simply put, we are a rich and elite family. Do you understand?
But I also got his father's permission to marry him. I thought everyone else in his family was welcoming me.
You are not welcome here. My husband Richard is a businessman who graduated from a well-known university, and our marriage was approved. I wish that rude, bottom-feeding poor women like you would just go away.
Am I not being polite? Amy, what about your attitude then? Look who's talking. At first, you were so nice to me.
What? You want me to be nice to you? That's ridiculous. If you're so frustrated, be someone who deserves to be treated kindly.
Amy, do you really think you're above me?
Huh? I'm an employee of the Blue Star Corporation. Of course, you know how competitive it is to become an employee at our company, right?
Oh, is that so?
You're marrying Leo for the money. Are you trying to play dumb? I knew it. You're a sneaky woman. Why didn't you just ask for the money? I can give you $1 or $2.
I am not marrying him for his money.
You're a liar. That's why you seduced Leo and went through the trouble of bringing him back to us, right? You really are a selfish woman. Leo is a pathetic man who has been fooled by you for so long. You may be able to fool Leo, but you can't fool me.
What? Do you think I brought Leo back here? What do you mean?
Because Leo was living in France, but he came back here, didn't he? Of course he came back to marry you. He had a job in France, but you put yourself first.
I'm telling you, getting married is a decision we both made. Living here was also a decision we both made.
You are the one who made him agree to that. I can't believe you would manipulate him just because you want to get your hands on Blue Star Corporation.
What do you want from me after all? Are you suggesting that I call off my marriage to Leo? But the wedding is tomorrow.
No, I don't want anything. It's just, Leo is at the mercy of a woman. I just wanted to let you know that I don't want a family relationship with a woman like you. You're lowering me and my family's reputation and status.
I see. Okay, I'll see you at the wedding.
Huh? Why are you ending this conversation? Hey!
Hey, Leo. What's going on with your sister? She has the worst personality in the world. What's with her?
Huh? What did Amy do?
She told me a lot of things, like how it's a shame to be related to me. I've been trying to let it go. I was about to snap this time, so now I'm not responding to her.
Well, I can kind of imagine. I'm sorry, my sister is out of control.
I hate to speak ill of your sister, but she really is. Maybe I'll reconsider working with Blue Star for a bit. Or maybe I won't marry you.
Hey, wait a minute. Please reconsider. I'll do anything.
You're panicking too much. This is a joke. I like you and your father. But isn't it a risk for Blue Star to have an employee like her?
Could you send me a screenshot of what she said to you via text?
I'll send that to you later. Will you take care of the situation?
I'll tell my dad and talk to him about it. My dad likes you. And most importantly, you're the president of an important business partner of his company. He shouldn't do anything to make your position worse.
Well, I'd appreciate it if he could do something about it. I can't stand to be related to a woman like her either. I'm always smiling and I'm always polite, but I'm just tired of it.
You're right. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I don't know if you're a wimp or what, but if you're like that, people are going to look down on you, okay? You're the next president, after all. You need to get a grip or you won't be able to serve as president. Blue Star is a huge company.
Well, I know that too.
Even Amy seemed to be looking down on you. Well, I can't speak for others, as I'm sure she's looking down on me as well. But I don't care about Amy anymore. That girl, I will never forgive her. She mocks me too much.
Oh, you are scary. Amy's in huge trouble now because she made you her enemy. But she's supposed to give a speech at the wedding.
What? You didn't tell me that.
I hope she doesn't do anything crazy.
Huh? That worries me. Hey, Amy. What was that speech about? You blathered on and on about me.
What are you talking about? That's all true. You come from a poor family. Your father was arrested for theft, and your mother left you. That's why you only have a middle school diploma and lived off of stolen food from the back of a restaurant, right? Everyone was stunned and got quiet.
My mother was not around already when I was little, and my father died of an illness. And it's not true that I only have a middle school diploma. Who told you that crap?
You don't have to pretend at this point. You were frustrated that the truth was exposed, weren't you? That's right. I'm sorry for exposing your educational background, even though it was your wedding speech. I couldn't stand the thought of a bottom feeder like you becoming my relative, so I had to.
I graduated from the same university in France as my husband. Who told you that I only have a middle school education?
Huh? I'm not sure. The same university? That's a lie, isn't it? You don't even speak French.
I can speak French just fine. Shall I call you now and prove it?
I don't have to check, though. I mean, is that true? Are you really a graduate from there? Leo also graduated from there.
That's where Leo and I met. Perhaps you didn't know that either. You didn't know what you were talking about, and you were making a big deal out of it, like an idiot.
Did you say I'm an idiot? Oh, wait. So the rest of the people knew about that then?
That Leo and I met there? Of course everyone knows that. I mean, Leo's best man also talked about it in his speech.
I wasn't listening to that at all. So I was saying incorrect information in my speech. That's why everyone was so quiet.
I have been humiliated by you. What are you going to do about it?
Well, since you graduated from a good university, I'd allow you to be a part of the family. Good for you.
I will do so even if you don't tell me to. Anyways, has your father or any of your relatives said anything to you?
What do you mean?
As you can imagine, I was disgusted by your attitude. So I made a complaint to your father, or rather to the president of Blue Star.
Complaint?
I told him that unless he fires you from this company, I cannot work with him.
Work? What? What are you talking about?
I am the president of GGMB Inc., which is working on a joint project with Blue Star.
What? The GGMB? No. That can't be true. It's a foreign-owned venture company that's rapidly growing within the industry, you know? Sure, there is a project going on with our company, but it can't be.
If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask someone around you?
I would have even if you didn't tell me to. It's a lie, of course. Hey, Leo, Rachel claims to be the president of GGMB. What a joke. I mean, is it true that she graduated from the same university as you? Maybe it's all a lie.
Rachel really is the president of GGMB.
Huh?
It's also true about the university. She had already established and managed GGMB when she was still in college. She was based in France at the time, but moved here upon graduation.
So, is she really the president?
Anyways, we talked it over with the family a while ago, and it was decided that you will be disowned. You will be fired from your job, of course, and from today on, you will be banned from our parents' house. The harassing texts you sent to Rachel, the false stories you told in your speech today, and on top of that, given all the insults to her, it's no surprise.
No, wait a minute. That is too much.
It's not too much. Accept it and reflect on it.
I'm saying wait a minute. Aren't you on my side? You always disobeyed me, didn't you? What's with that attitude?
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a wimp, and I've always been at the mercy of others. But it's the end of that personality today. I will not forgive you.
What is that? What are you doing? Acting like a big shot now. It's you who will be disowned. You're useless.
If you have a problem with me, you can always come and tell me. My wife was mocked in public. I will never forgive you.
What's up with you all of a sudden?
Besides, I heard that Richard is also annoyed by your words and actions.
What? What do you mean?
He says he has something to tell you. Well, I guess that's definitely not good news for you.
What? No way. Do you mean divorce? That's not good. Hey, talk to Dad and Richard. Talk to them on your behalf. Please. I am not the one who should be abandoned like this.
No, I'm sorry, but I refuse.
Hey, wait! Please! You have to help me.
Well, well. Only incompetent people who have accomplished nothing want to be respected.
Later, Amy was told by her husband Richard that he wants to divorce. This left her without a job, a family, or a husband, and she was left alone all by herself. Wanting to hang on to the glamorous power of her family tree, she was still hanging around her parents' house and office after this incident. But she realized that no matter what she did, she would not be taken seriously or helped. She quietly left town and disappeared. It is unclear what she can do now that she has lost her corporate status. But she was working hard to find a new job. On one occasion, I saw her working as a receptionist in the office of one of my clients. She noticed me too and looked down awkwardly. When she found out that the company was related to mine, she apparently quit immediately. My presence must have been traumatic for her.
Katie, I want you to answer my call.
What? I told you to do things around the house today because I'm going out.
I know, but I had been cleaning the room and suddenly got dizzy and nauseous.
What? You got dizzy and nauseous?
Yeah, I feel sick even now looking at a phone screen. That's why I want you to answer my call.
I can't. You're overreacting. It's just dizziness and nausea. Do you want me to worry about you that badly?
That's not what I'm doing. I've never felt sick like this before. I do feel bad for bothering you when you are out, but can you please come home early just for today?
What do you want me to do if I come home early? Do you think you'll feel better if I come home?
No, I want you to take me to the hospital.
What? Hospital? Are you seriously going to the hospital just for dizziness and nausea? How weak are you?
Just dizziness and nausea? I've been getting a cold sweat too. I've never felt sick like this before. I hope it's not anything serious. But if it is, it's better to see a doctor sooner rather than later.
Then why don't you go to the hospital by yourself? What do you need me for?
I'm scared to drive in my condition. So please, drive me to the hospital.
No way. I'm enjoying a day out.
Why should I go along with such a stupid reason to take you to the hospital?
Stupid reason? Aren't you worried about me?
Not really. Everyone gets dizzy sometimes. You must have told me that you got a cold sweat and nausea because you want me to worry about you.
I told you that's not it. Please, Katie, just for today. You can go out again after taking me to the hospital.
You're so annoying. I said no. I'm having a good time. Don't get in my way.
Please, I'm really sick.
You're overreacting.
Why don't you call an ambulance if you're so sick?
Oh no, wait, don't.
The neighbors are going to gossip about us. I'm sure you'll get better after getting some rest.
Don't forget to do things around the house. Bye.
A few hours later.
Hey, Nick. My parents called me and told me you're hospitalized. Are you actually hospitalized?
Oh, it's you. I am, actually. They told me I have to stay in the hospital for a while. I'm sorry for making you worry.
For making me worry? I'm not worried about you.
But your husband is hospitalized.
So what?
So what?
I don't know how much you exaggerated your condition, but everything worked out for you because you got hospitalized. Everyone worries about you now, like you wanted.
Oh wait, not everyone.
I'm not worried about you.
You don't care about me, just as I thought.
I bet it's not anything serious. You shouldn't have caused my parents trouble. Did you call my parents to tell them about it?
I didn't. The doorbell rang soon after we texted. I crawled on the floor to open the door and your mother was there. Then she took me to the hospital. Your father came to the hospital too after a while.
What? Why did you get my parents involved? My dad scolded me saying, What were you doing, Gail, when your husband was sick?
I'm sorry. Your parents asked me, why didn't you call Katie? And I told them that I did, but you were busy.
You're so useless. My parents think I'm the bad guy.
I'm sorry.
You're such a nuisance. And? What was the cause? It was probably just fatigue or something, right?
I just got tested. I'll get the result later. The doctor suggested having my family with me when I hear the results. I want you to be there to hear the result with me if you can. What time do you think you can come to the hospital?
What are you talking about? I'm not going to the hospital.
What? Are you not coming?
Why do I have to be there? You can hear the result on your own, can't you? It's your diagnosis. Why should I go out of my way to hear the result?
I just told you. The doctor told me to ask my family to come and hear the result together.
Oh, you're so clingy. I don't care about your health. Plus, I made plans after you told me you were hospitalized.
What? You made plans? Do you have no intention of coming to the hospital at all?
That's what I've been telling you. I'm going on a trip.
A trip? You've got to be joking. Your family has been required in an emergency hospitalization, and you made plans for a trip? Are you serious?
If I am, what's the problem? I'm always serious.
But...
Oh, you're so annoying.
What did you just say? You are crazy for planning a trip when your husband's hospitalized. Your parents will get mad too.
What? Who do you think you are? Are you acting big because my parents are on your side? Listen, my parents are sympathetic to you. Just because you have no parents and they feel sorry for you.
They feel sorry for me?
Obviously. They feel sorry for you because you lost your parents in an accident. That's why they treat you kindly as their son-in-law. They're not actually worried about you. Don't take their kindness the wrong way.
Why do you say such a thing? Even if that's true, I still care for them as my parents-in-law. They cared about me enough to take me to the hospital.
Get over yourself. If something happened between us, my parents would take my side after all. They adore their blood-related child more.
So you think they'll forgive you for going on a trip under such circumstances?
That's what I'm saying. Are you done now? Don't get in my way of fun. Bye-bye now.
I got it.
Hey, Nick. It's been a while. Are you enjoying your stay at the hospital?
What do you want?
What's with your response? Your dearest wife texted you for the first time in a few days. You should be happier.
Too bad, but I don't have time for you. Life has been tough for me.
What? Wait, are you actually sick? Are you going to die soon?
Something like that. And? Why did you text me all of a sudden? You're on a trip, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I told the person I'm on the trip that you were hospitalized. Then I was told to check up on you. That's why I texted you.
Oh, okay. You don't have to feel the need to text me. I know you don't like texting me when you're out having fun.
I don't, but just checking. My parents have been calling me persistently saying, "What's wrong with you? You haven't come and seen Nick in the hospital." I kept ignoring them, and they stopped calling me today.
I see. Your parents have been so worried about me. They come and see me in the hospital every day.
What? Seriously? How sick have you been pretending to be? You're disgusting. You can act sick, but don't cause any trouble for my parents. I will divorce you if you tell them on me.
I will be gone, so don't worry.
What? You'll be gone? Did you say you'll be gone? You said it, right? What is this? Are you sicker than I thought?
Well, the results were not good.
Oh my god! This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You're happy? You think I'm dying, right? And you're happy?
You know, I will get an inheritance if you die now.
What? Are you aware of what you're saying to me right now?
We don't have to get a divorce if you die. And I can live happily ever after with him. Oh my god, I'm in heaven.
Him?
Oh, right. You didn't know. I haven't told you about this, but I'm seeing somebody else.
What the flip are you talking about? You're seeing somebody? You're married!
It doesn't matter. A lot of married women have a boyfriend. I'm just one of them. I've been worried about when I could marry him, but I'm so happy that the day is coming sooner than I expected.
What? Are you perhaps on a trip with him right now?
Bingo! You're so intuitive today. I'm in Hawaii with my boyfriend. I paid all the expenses with your salary, of course.
Enough is enough. Just because I'm hospitalized and can't get out, do you think you can do just whatever you want?
You're dying soon, right? Then stop quibbling. You can't spend your money when you're dead. I'll spend it all for you.
I'm warning you, you won't get away with this.
You're dying. Your warning doesn't scare me. Can I go now? I'm going jet skiing with my boyfriend. Enjoy your final days of life. Nick, I'm home. Your dearest wife is home. Aren't you here to welcome me? Oh, right, you're still hospitalized. Or are you dead?
Oh, you are home. You have quite the nerve to come home after our conversation.
Aren't you happy I'm home? You're still alive, by the way. You told me you'd be gone soon. I was looking forward to it. I'm so disappointed that you're still alive.
I expected my daughter to be better than this.
What? Your daughter? What are you talking about? You're my husband.
All right. I'm texting from Nick's phone right now. I was so furious that I forgot about it.
What? You sound different today. Did you just call yourself by your name?
You don't know what's going on yet? You are texting your father.
Dad? Wait, what? Why? You're lying!
Nick has told me all about you. I was skeptical at first, but your message convinced me. I didn't know that you were such a horrible person.
Wait, Dad! This is not what you think. There is a reason. I didn't mean what I said.
You had been verbally abusive to Nick until you noticed you were talking to me. Did you think this kind of behavior was allowed as long as your mom and I didn't find out about it?
No! I just gave him a warning. Because he said he caused you and Mom trouble.
He didn't cause us any trouble. We took him to the hospital because we were worried about him. But you've made excuses not to come to the hospital. You took advantage of Nick and have done whatever you've wanted. On top of that, you went on a trip with your lover? Enough is enough.
How do you know all about it?
Nick has known for a while now that you've been cheating on him.
What? He did?
But he felt too bad to get a divorce because we've been taking good care of him. But he said he's made up his mind now. He's reading our messages next to me right now.
What? Is he alive?
Of course he is. He's received proper treatment and fully recovered now.
Why are you guys friends now? This is low, Nick. You laid the groundwork behind my back.
He laid the groundwork? What are you talking about? We just support who's right. We gave up on you because you have no morals.
What? You gave up on me?
We're done with you. We're cutting off our ties with you.
No! Wait, Dad! I don't want to cut my ties with you.
The decision is final. Not only did you cheat on Nick, but you've also been stealing money from his savings, haven't you?
How do you know about that?
He's going to demand compensation for pain and suffering and for the money you stole from him. Make sure you pay up. Understood? If you don't, we'll hunt you down with all our relatives.
No, please. Forgive me, Dad. I'm your daughter. Don't do such a cruel thing.
You caused this. Reflect on yourself thoroughly and apologize to Nick. Bye.
Dad? Dad! Mom! Wait! I apologize. Please forgive me.
After a while, I demanded Katie and her lover compensation for pain and suffering through my lawyer. I had it paid in full. Katie's lover broke up with her, and she went to her parents' house for help after having lost a place to live. But she was not allowed to enter the house and was turned away at the door. She's now in debt from paying me the compensation. Serves her right for abandoning me in my time of need.